Hello, my name is Penny and this is Penny's Art Emporium. I'm so pleased you can join me today. I want to do something a little bit different again. I've got this lovely 20cm canvas today, and a while ago in my video 145 I did this heart painting and I really liked the way it's turned out. I've never varnished it or done anything to it because I liked the way that it is. And I had the dark colour going over the top of the lighter colours in a swipe, and then I added the flowers and leaves. So I want to do something along those kind of lines, but I'd like to do it in my usual kind of flower garden style. So I want to put on the deep sapphire and Payne's grey as my really dark colour. I can't get the lustrous black anymore that I used for this one, but that's similar when I mix it up. So I want that to be my dark colour, and I want that to swipe over the top of these lovely Amsterdam pearl paints, which I absolutely love. And then I've also got some Amsterdam white, some metallic white. I have got these nice metallic pastel colours, a nice pistachio green. I've got this lovely mint, lavender frost, this lovely pink and the blue topaz. And then I've got a few colours that are slightly brighter because I want it to be so that the middle is lighter and the bottom is a bit darker and brighter as well. So I've got my lovely greens. I've got my chartreuse, which is my favourite. I've got my festive green, I've got a bit of gold, I've got this pearl lime green, my pabio, really nice iridescent green yellow, and this one isn't metallic, that's just matte lime green. And then I've got some nice, for my flowers, I want to add on some flowers. So I've got some lovely bright pinks, the lively pink, which I really love. The pabio one is here, and then I've got some Liquitex violets and pinks and purples. So that's my plan. So I will get started, and as always we will see how that ends up. So I have painted my edge of the canvas where I want the dark to go, and now I'm just going to put on my dots of paint in the rough kind of area where I want the lightness and the darkness to go. So this is going to be the background for my main painting, but I just want all the light and dark areas to be around about where I want them to be, bearing in mind that because I'm going to do a swipe on this, and that very dark top bit is going to be dark, and it will drag it down a little bit. So you can see all these lovely colours going on. I've got the darker festive green and some phthalo green around the edge, and then I've got those lovely light pearl colours and the Amsterdam white and metallic white in the centre, and then I've got a little bit of the mint blue kind of halfway down. There's some gold going on there, and some nice lime metallic green, and that lovely lively pink. I really like the brightness of that pink, and some nice lavender. And then I'm putting some of that phthalo green around the edge because I do want all the edges to be dark. So we'll have the really dark blue at the top, and then I'll have that dark phthalo green at the bottom. And I'm just trying to get the edges covered now because that makes a nice smooth edge. I always, as you know, like to have my edges nice and smooth. So then with my palette knife I'm just going round and stopping the drips. And then I'm putting some slightly darker colours around that bottom edge, and then continuing with the lighter colours in the middle and the greens around the edge. I know that this will all be swiped in a little while, but I just wanted to have a rough idea of where the lightness and darkness was going to go. And I'm just using my hairdryer just to get that nice dark deep sapphire and Payne's grey over the edge. So I have only put a little bit of dark at the top because it will drag down. And then that's some nice Pabio and some deco art, darker colours in there. And now with my balloon, I'm just going to blend those colours together a little bit, which also fills in the gaps where there isn't any paint. And you can see that the lightness is in the middle there, that's kind of what I'm hoping for in the end, to have a lot of concentration of light in the middle. And now I will swipe, and there it is. So I just thought I would show you this little painting after I've swiped it. It has got all those lovely colours in there for you to see, and I'm just going to now add all my lovely flowers and my main painting to this lovely background. So I'll let you just sit and relax and watch that with some music, and we'll see how this ends up. is this painting, and I have made a decision that I am going to just take away some of these bubbles because I just feel that it doesn't quite match with the rest of the painting. So I've already experimented a little bit by just taking some of this base paint from the edge, and I am just going to dot it in places just to take away some of the sort of bubbly bits, because I just don't feel that I like all the bubbly bits. And then I will just blend them a little bit with my balloon, and it will just blend the painting together a little bit more, but also just take out some of those little bits that I just wasn't quite so keen on. And I think it'll be pretty because it'll just make some nice little kind of shapes. So there, that's all I think. Don't think I need really to add anything. I don't know, I always say that and then I do a little bit more. I just really wanted to kind of break up that lightness a little bit because I just felt that the bubbly bits didn't really go with the painting. And quite a good way to do that is with the balloon, because you can add and take away and blend with the paint that's already there. There, now I do think that's enough. There. So I shall bring you up for a close-up and we'll see what you think. So here is this painting. I was really pleased with those little dark bits that I put through the bubbles, so much so that I decided to just put a little bit more dark around the edge of the really dark green there as well. It will dry very dark, that green. But I'm really pleased with how this is looking. I wanted the main focus to be in the centre where it's much lighter with the pearl paints and the very pastel colours, and then I wanted it to be very dark around the edges. So I think it's looking really pretty. I really like those dark bits that I put in, and the focus in the centre on those really lovely flowers there. And then the edge is just looking really nice and dark with a mixture of greens with those leaves. And some really pretty little flower looking things. So I think it's looking really pretty, and I'm quite optimistic that that will look really nice when it is dry. So I'll leave that for a few days and then we'll have a look at it then. So bye for now. So here is this little painting, and I've just put it in front of the larger heart painting that I had originally done, and you can see with that large heart where I did the swipe, the lighter colours are at the top, and this time with my little flower garden I have put the lighter colours at the bottom. And I'm just really happy with how this looks. I love the brightness but also the darkness. I love this deep sapphire and Payne's grey dark colour. It is one of my favourite backgrounds, as well as my lustrous black by Arteza. And then the contrast between that and those really light and bright colours for the flowers, and the greens as well, which are a mixture of the metallic and the non-metallic. There's a really dark phthalo green in there, which I really like. It's always really rich and dark green, almost black. and the flowers are just looking really pretty. There's a lovely little kind of lily there, which I'm very happy with. And then those two bright pink flowers, I'm really happy with the colour of those and how they look. And just all the little details, all the little flowers. And the original swipe, there's some purple and lilac there. And I just think it is really pretty. I'm going to turn the light off and we'll see what that looks like in the dark, because those metallic colours should really show up nicely. So here it is in the dark, and you can just see how the light, bright metallic colours catch the light, and it really is quite luminous when I turn it towards the light. Even the dark has a really kind of satin finish to it, which makes it quite light for quite a dark painting. So I will decide later on whether to varnish this or not and make it all shiny. I haven't decided. I kind of sit with them for a while. Sometimes I sit with them for years before I decide. I do really like this one, so we will see what I do with it. My original one up here, I have never varnished. I liked it as it was, and I liked the contrast of the light and dark, and I liked the more kind of satin finish that you get with the paint just by itself. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.